So I'm wearing probably the most famous sportswear brand in the world. You probably recognize this logo. But who designed it? Carolyn Davidson. She designed it. She designed this logo back in 1971. Let me tell you a bit of history behind it. And I bet you want to know how much she got paid for this logo. So let's go. So in this day and age, Nike are generating a ridiculous amount of money. Daily, by the hour, by the second. They earn like over $7,000 a second. So this swoosh logo, this famous, the most recognizable logo, maybe off of McDonald's, is owned by a sportswear brand. So let's take it back to how it started and how they got this logo. The founder of Nike, Phil Knight. Nike was previously called Blue Ribbon Sports, but you didn't know that. He was a professor at Portland State. But Carolyn Davidson was a graphic designer. They say she was a struggling graphic designer, but this moment would change her life. Phil Knight had actually asked her if she'd be interested in doing work for his business, graphic design work more specifically. I mean, now how much he offered her? They offered her $2 per hour. Crazy, I know, but at that time, it was a lot, man. I don't know the maths. She accepted. So in 1971, Phil Knight had asked Carolyn Davidson to design a logo. So he'd obviously let her do that thing. And initially, when she showed him the swoosh, his initial response was, I don't love it, but I think it will grow on me. So nearly a decade later, Nike went public, and this logo that Phil Knight had decided to use would be one of the most famous logos that ever come from any company in the world, the most recognizable one, to be fair. You can tell me otherwise. The real question is, how much did Phil Knight pay her for this logo? Carolyn was paid just $35. Yeah, $35 for one of the best logos in the world. So after 3 weeks, 17.5 hours work, that became equivalent to $35. And don't get me wrong, $35 50 years ago would be a lot more than what $35 is now. However, $35 for the Nike swoosh logo, who knew it would have been what it would have been? However, this isn't where the story ends. So for creating one of the most famous logos in the world, Nike had rewarded Carolyn with the following: 500 shares of Nike stock and a golden swoosh ring with an embedded diamond. Now, was that worth it? Let's find out. So since that time, Nike's share has been split. So this results in Davidson actually owning 64,000 shares. And today, Carolyn hasn't sold any of her shares. But how much are those shares worth? Well, those shares are now worth approximately $8.1 million. Yeah, crazy. I guess they say hard work pays off. But that is well worth it. I know in this day and age things are a bit different. Even me myself, I'm not really going to accept a logo job for that price. However, it just goes to show that if you believe in a company or you work with a company and you end up doing a logo for them, you can sometimes accept shares and they may end up being worth a whole lot more if you're willing to wait. So this is all about doing the right business, and I would definitely agree and say, Carolyn Davidson, you did the correct thing in that business. Well done to you. And to any graphic designers who may feel like they're struggling, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm looking for it too, and I hope that little motivation helps you. Thanks for watching. I got most of my information from the Numbers Game, so I want to thank them for their great posts. Definitely helped me with this video. Keep watching, stay subscribed, and enjoy all the content I provide. Thank you.